Hey everybody, today we're going to show you how to complete the Herbalist Challenge 6 here in Red Dead 2, which is to pick 15 different species of herbs, and they're all going to be in the same location, which makes this really easy and quick to knock out. So let's jump into it. So the location that we want to head to is going to be the peninsula that's east of Strawberry and south of Valentine. All 15 herbs are going to be found on this peninsula. The first spot we're going to start at is where you can see our red marker on the northwestern side. We'll zoom all the way in so you can see the exact location. When you get out here, this is what it's going to look like. We're going to start by running over to the edge of the mountain where all of these trees are. And if you use your eagle eye, you'll see that we're going to have some mushrooms over here. This is going to be our first herb, which is the parasol mushroom. We're then going to turn around and go in a straight line. So you can see right over here, we're going to have some creeping thyme right behind where we got the mushrooms. And then if we continue to go straight, we'll be able to find herb number 3, which is going to be yarrow. Now, once you grab the first 3, we're going to turn to the left and work our way into the mountain. We're going to run straight ahead. You can use your eagle eye if you don't spot it. But right over here, we're going to have some Indian tobacco, which is going to be herb number 4. We're going to continue in that line. You're going to see a bush at the top of the hill right here in front of us. We're going to run up to that bush, and that is where you're going to find the raspberry. We can go ahead and grab that. That will be number 5. And again, we are going to stay in our straight line. Again, you can use eagle eye if you need to, but we're just going to continue to run in towards the mountain. And right here, we're going to find oregano. Now, there's going to be oregano everywhere around here, so you shouldn't have a problem finding that. And then we're going to continue in that straight line, and we're going to find one more herb up here, and that is going to be the wild carrot. And you can find that right here in front of this cluster of trees. So you can grab that. And these are going to be numbers 1 through 7. So our next spot is going to be towards the eastern side of the peninsula. We'll zoom all the way in so you guys can see the exact location. If you have the text on your screen here, you'll see that our red marker is going to be right below that letter Y at the end. So right here, once you get over here, you'll see this is going to be the cliffside with a couple trees. Our first herb is going to be in the middle of those trees. So work your way over to the cliff. You can use eagle eye if you can't find it, but there's going to be Alaskan ginseng right here in the bushes. So we go ahead and pick that up. Once you have that herb, we're then going to turn around and head back up the hill from where we just came from. There's going to be a bush up here that's hard to miss. You guys can see it right here in front of us. Out in the open, this is going to be blackberry. So we can grab this one for our second herb in this spot. After you grab the blackberry, we're going to work our way toward the fence where you can see the animals in front of us, and you're going to come across some violet flowers that are right here in the open. Again, just use the eagle eye if you have a hard time spotting them. But this is going to be the violet snowdrop, so we can pick up this one. And then our last herb for this spot is going to be over here to the right, so you can see where the trees end before we get to the fence. If you go on the back side of these trees, it's pretty hidden. There's going to be American ginseng right here in front of those trees. So you can grab that, and that will be the last herb for this spot. Number 12 is going to be found by its lonesome right in the middle of the peninsula. So again, we'll zoom in nice and slow so you can see that exact location. It's actually pretty close to the main path that we're standing on. But once you make your way over here, here is the path. And we're just going to go right over here in these bushes in between the trees. You're going to find a couple of these herbs, which is going to be hummingbird sage. So we can go ahead and pick one of those, and that will be herb number 12. Now, our last 3 herbs are all going to be found together on the eastern side of the peninsula. As we zoom in here, you guys will see there's a dotted line on your map that looks like the letter Y, and we're going to be right in the middle of that. So when you get down here, this is what it's going to look like. Right in the middle of the pathway intersection, you're going to find some plants. This is going to be wild mint. We can go ahead and pick up one of these. And once you grab this, our last 2 are going to be down by the water. So we'll run down here by the water. You're going to see several plants sticking up out of the ground. That's going to be burdock root. So there's one right here. And if you look to your right, there's several more over here. We just need to grab one of those. And then our 15th and final herb is going to be the common bulrush, which is right here beside it. There's several of those as well. So we'll go ahead and pick that. And that will be all 15 herbs. But this is how to complete Herbalist Challenge 6 here in Red Dead 2. Hopefully this video helps some of you guys out. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next one.